Yo, this is really creepy. Watch this. Hello gems, I hope everyone is doing fantastic. Today we're going to be going over the 5 do's and don'ts in a Twitch chat. Now, while this video is focusing on Twitch, this also applies to honestly any live chat, whether you're on YouTube, any other platforms. This will also help you set a good example for what should and shouldn't go on in a Twitch chat. This is a great way too to start getting better at being around those communities if you're looking for being a moderator for a streamer. So stick around so you can learn all the do's and don'ts so you can master Twitch etiquette. And also, hey, if you're not following me on Twitch already, you should definitely go check out my Twitch channel and support me over there. We are usually working on art live or working on some sort of creativity. So if you're an artist or a VTuber, or if you just have questions and you want to come hang out and say hey, definitely go check me out. All right, number 1, do get to know the Twitch streamer. Streamers' favorite viewers are usually the ones that engage with them and take an effort to get to know who they are, and vice versa. Don't you love when the streamer asks you a bunch of questions and gets to know more about you personally? If you're a streamer, observe the behavior of some of your favorite viewers to be around and try to mirror their behavior. At the end of the day, Twitch chat is a relationship between the viewers, each other, and the streamer. It's a community. The more trust that is established between everyone, the stronger the community will ultimately become. For our first don't, do not advertise yourself unless a streamer asks about your stream, and even then, please remain respectful. No one likes when anyone joins stream and spam talks about their own stream and their viewers, or their hot new YouTube video that they just posted talking about them taking their dog for a walk. Be respectful and spend time with the Twitch streamer. If they know about your endeavors and they want to talk about it, they will ask you. However, you will only damage your relationship with the streamer if you continue to bring up your content in every stream. In rare cases of people who are focused around content growth, the rules may be able to bend here. For example, our community does talk a lot about content growth. However, I can say that when that's all somebody talks about, it does get a little bit exhausting because it feels like that streamer is being used for their knowledge and not actually getting to know and creating a established, trusting relationship. And regardless, advertising your stream can still put the Twitch streamer in a very uncomfortable spot, so try your best to be mindful. Think about it like this. It's honestly like going into your favorite cafe, even though you just started your own business or your own cafe, and you go in and you say, hey guys, I just got this new drink on the menu. Everybody would look at you like you're an alien. You just walked into a business, a place where people expect specific drinks and a specific experience at this restaurant or this cafe, and now you're blurting out everything about what's going on over at your cafe. If the owner asks you about how your cafe is going, like, hey Johnny, yo, how's your cafe going? Then it's more appropriate to bring it up. The same thing goes for live streams, so please keep this in mind when you're at a live stream. Number 2, do be an active participator in the conversations. Be thoughtful and try to be specific. Streamers love to get to know their community members and want to hear about your life. The more you participate, the more the community and streamers learn about you. Wow, a new subscription. Thank you, 𝐶IN Laughter, for the YouTube sub. Sorry, that happens. I forgot to turn my notifications off, but yo, we'll give 𝐶IN a shout out in this video. Why not? As I was saying, do be an active participator in the conversations. Be thoughtful, try to be specific, get to know your community members. The stronger the bond you create, the stronger the community will be for everyone. And don't we all want to bring value to the table? Don't we all want to increase each other's quality of life through the experience of the community we're in? Yes. Number 2 for our don'ts. This one has been driving me insane. Please, guys, please don't talk about the streamer's view count. This is one of the rudest things you can do, and please, if you've done this before, don't feel like, oh my god, Saya hates me now. I don't hate you. I just want you to know this is a learning experience for us all. This is a learning experience for everybody to understand, because genuinely some people don't actually know this. New streamer or old streamer, no one wants to hear you saying, yes, we hit a max of 10 viewers. You've never been this high before. See how bad that sounds? The sad thing is that this actually happened. Many streamers are very aware of their view count and do not need to be reminded. Some streamers even keep their view count turned off to protect their mental health. This means you could be risking their mental health by bringing up these numbers, especially if they're a new streamer that's been working very hard to grow. It can really be demoralizing and humiliating and bring down their self-esteem. So please, guys, do not bring up streamers' view count or their numbers. Just be there Be supportive, be an active participant in the conversation. And again, even if you're lurking, there's nothing wrong with that. Just being supportful in the ways that you can and not calling out things like that. Number 3 for our do's. Do be helpful and give advice if you know the answers to questions others are asking in chat. Personal questions to the streamer cannot be answered by others, of course, but simple questions like, is there a Discord? Anyone who's familiar with the community knows and can probably use the command to help the new people out. You take a huge weight off of the streamer's back when questions like that can be answered by anyone. The streamer will love you for that, and that's a good way to start making your path towards being a moderator if that's, again, something you're interested in. Especially if the community is very education focused. Again, the Eternal Gems, our community, is very education focused, so the more you can help answer questions and relieve that stress for other people who are curious or need help with something, the stronger the whole community becomes. Number 3 for don'ts. Don't pester the streamer to start the planned activity. Streamers are always trying their best to entertain and to make you happy. However, the nature of streams is very chaotic and usually unpredictable. If the streamer has a planned event, but is taking a while to get to it, it's most likely for a good reason. For example, I personally like to prioritize my chat in important subjects. If we're having an important conversation that can further your growth as an artist or an individual or content creator, there is zero reason to move on from those topics because that is much more valuable in that moment than the planned activity, especially if the planned activity is something that happens weekly or every once in a while. The current conversation and the help people who are asking questions is far more important than getting to a specific subject. A lot of people will say, you know, can we please move on to the next thing? Or, you know, what's next on the agenda? And it's very, very disrespectful to do that. You're in the streamer space and the streamer gets to control the show. They are the hostess. Again, this is another example. Imagine you're standing on a stage and you're giving a concert and you're singing or you're playing guitar or you're at an open mic and somebody just walks up and they're like, yo, can we get to the next song, please? When's the next song gonna play? In the middle of your song. Granted, you know, conversations versus events are different, but it's like if the streamer wants to focus on an emotional moment or specific thing that they're emphasizing, even if like somebody said, hey, let's get an encore because that song was so good and they don't want to move on to the next one, please be respectful of that. Because again, they're trying to go with the flow and the emotions of the audience. Please trust that that host or that streamer has your best interest in mind and at heart, even if you feel anxious or you want to move on to the next thing. Number 4 for do's, do welcome new members and help them feel at home. When you see new people around, get them involved, ask them questions, and bring them into the community culture. Helping grow the community will help everyone, including the streamer. The more support the streamers you enjoy watching get, the more they can ultimately provide you with good quality content. This way, everyone can grow together and they can start pushing out and hopefully get the support that they need to help push you further along in your journey as well. Number 4 for don'ts. Don't expect the streamer to remember you or your name. I see this all the time, and it's very easy when you're a streamer, to all my content creators out there, to feel attacked or to feel like, oh man, this is so terrible, I don't remember this person's name. Please do not feel that way, and people who are watching or who are audience members, do not expect the streamer to remember you or your name. First off, the streamer or not, people forget names. We are humans. Think about it like this. If you're going to a party with a ton of people and you stop by once and say, yo bro, what's up? How's the party going? And then maybe a few months later, you attend that same party that's been going on monthly for an entire year and say, hey, yo, John, do you remember me? What's up, my dude? No, they probably don't remember you compared to the guests who stuck around eating food and dancing with them and creating memories. That makes no sense. I've also dealt with people saying, can you please call me Sally? And their name is Silverfawn768. Bro, no one's going to remember that your name is Sally. If you want to be called Sally, please have it in your screen name. If the streamer even has, honest to goodness, 15 to 20 plus viewers, they should not be expected to remember anything. Smaller communities, I would argue a little bit against, but even then, some people just don't have great memories. But anyone with 20 plus average viewers should never ever be expected to remember anything. It gets really challenging to remember everyone, especially if new people are coming in all the time. Please be respectful, especially if you are not a regular. And 5, finally, please have fun. Do not take things too seriously. Hello, my leg? Dude, my leg is in my chest! Like I was saying, don't take things too seriously. Hanging out with streamers should be relatively stress-free. I know I talked about some negative topics or some things that were a little like, But these things are things that need to be spoken about. I don't hear a lot of people talk about it. So again, it really needs to be talked about. We are people just like you at the end of the day. And honestly, we are far from perfect. We will make mistakes, and this should not be held against any streamer. If they don't remember your name, if they ask you the same question, things like that. Please just enjoy yourself and use common sense and respect when you are watching a streamer and when you're interacting with other people. And same goes to streamers. This is not all on viewers. Streamers, please have respect for your viewers as well. The more we can increase awareness about the way to behave around other streamers, the better time everyone will have. So if you feel like somebody would get value out of this video, please share this link with them. Also drop a comment down below letting me know if you think that I missed anything. Is there anything you feel like people bring up that's maybe disrespectful, or something that you think viewers should keep in mind when viewing a streamer? I'd love to hear your advice and opinions. I know there are many more things than these, but these are some of my favorites and things that I often come across that I felt like really needed to be talked about. Hey, if you want to be updated regularly on my videos to make your content and your VTuber journey better, or learn more as an artist and grow with your skills, please hit that subscribe button. And if you want to be notified as soon as I release a video, you can hit the bell notification. I release new videos every Thursday. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time. And let me give you some virtual hugs, yo. Come here, virtual hugs. You feel better now? Yes, you do. Bye.